These are the Small Eye Pro 6-foot XLR cables. It's a 2-pack, and I'm using one to record this video. I'd like to compare these to my current cable, which is a Canary Star Quad cable. As you can see, the Canary cable uses a Nutric connector, which many consider to be the best connector available. Now, this connector is the N as in Nancy, NC, and then a dot, MXX, M as in mother, XX. So this is the newest XX connector, which is made in Liechtenstein. Now, the Small Eye cable uses Rean connectors. Rean is a subsidiary of Nutric, and my understanding is that this is a made-in-China version of their previous single X connector, which is the one that preceded the double X connector. I believe they're die-cast metal construction. Here you can see where it says Small Eye. And right here, you can see where it says Rean, R-E-A-N. The reason I'm talking about the connector so much is I'm more concerned about the connectors than the wire, even though it is nice, oxygen-free copper wire. I've read that people sometimes get their connectors stuck in their equipment. That necessitates a trip to the repair shop to have the connector surgically removed. In my mind, it's worth paying a little extra to get a quality connector. Now, on the cable itself, it says professional audio-video cable of tinned, T-I-N-N-E-D, OFC, oxygen-free copper, noise-free, 96 series. The cables are very supple and probably equally supple to my Canary cable. And both of them bend very easily. You can see that the Small Eye is just a little bit thicker, but it is rubber and it's very nice. We'll take a look at the inside for those who might be interested. I'm not an electrician nor a soldering expert. Now you've heard me using this cable for this video. I'm going to switch over to my Canary cable and see if there's any difference. I'll process the video the same for both sections. Okay, now I'm using my regular Canary cable. I think the Rean connectors are very good, and unless you're doing constant plugging and unplugging of your cables, I think these connectors are excellent and will do a great job for you. Now, if I was constantly plugging and unplugging my cables, I would go ahead and spend a little extra for something with the Nutric connectors on it. The same holds for the cable itself. If you're working in some place that has a lot of interference, then you may want to go with something like the quad cable. But for your typical situation, where there's not a lot of interference, I think these cables will be great. As far as pricing, at the time of this review, you get 2 of these 6-foot Small Eye cables for the same price that you would pay for one 6-foot Canary quad cable.